My name is Ken Feesey and I'm a director of a company called Commercial Skills Ltd, which is a specialist training and education company for people in supply chain. The core business of Commercial Skills is the provision of training and education to people that work in supply chain management. So people that work in large purchasing departments or small purchasing departments across the UK who wish to become qualified and enhance their job prospects, but also prove to the company that they are professional. That's our core business, delivering firstly NVQs, and secondly we provide the graduate diploma scheme, which is an exam-based scheme to becoming qualified.
My name's Steve McCallum, I'm project manager. This is our Commercial Skills website. Along the top here we have the two main aspects of our business, SNVQ and SIPS Diploma. We're a registered provider. At the moment assessors go out to the candidates, but we are practically in completion of our online SNVQ. We've come up with the idea of distance learning. Now basically it's oriented to the exam, and like I say there's 15 subjects, so we've made 15 DVDs for each subject. What you get for that is a DVD of a 3-hour lecture with PowerPoint slides coming up intermittently, and you get a workbook with hard copy of those slides so you can make notes against them, and we offer some online support, so it saves time, it saves money. It's a lot easier for the candidate. They can do it at any time rather than having to wait on a month. I think we'll go out every month, so rather than waiting a month in between visits they can just upload evidence as and when, and so we feel it's going to be a lot quicker and simpler and easier.
We put our heads together and thought there must be another way of delivering this type of programme where people don't have to commit to turning up at a particular place every week. People are doing things electronically at work and we're expecting them to go back to producing hard copy material for NVQs. So could we not combine those two thoughts together and actually produce a online NVQ programme where people compile their portfolio electronically, but not only that, they can actually liaise and communicate with their assessor electronically and make the thing much more real time rather than a sort of batch processing system where you only see the material when you visit them or they send it to you and they come to an end of a module. They can go onto the website by using a password and be able to answer questions. And that tells them whether they've understood what they've read or whether they need to go back and read it. So the website has gone from being just something that you need to have because everyone's got one to actually being a key part of our business infrastructure, if you like. In terms of our business, email has become quite important. When we send out emails saying, you've looked at our website or you've requested an information pack, that's all managed automatically through our database. But the receiver feels they're getting personal response from us, and we found that has been hugely successful. We've tended to, as a business, learn as we go along, and I think it's amazing, really, some of the people we have working within the organisation, how they have been able to grasp the new technology and actually work with it very well. Various members of staff have been on different training programmes, from things like filming DVDs to how to train someone as an NVQ assessor. But I would say the whole thing's a complete mix, really, of working our way through things as a team and working together, and also bringing in expert advice or expert training as and when we need it. I think, if people are considering how to move forward, I think there's two sort of aspects to it. One is, can we sit still? And I think there's so many stories around of people that haven't grasped changing technologies and changing environments and move forward, and the business has started to slip. So I think that's important. The first question is, can we afford not to? And then if we say, well, we must do it, I think the thing to do is to take it a step at a time and have a plan that's readily reviewed. I think everyone has to be brought on board and everybody has to take ownership of their particular roles. In a business like ours, which is training and education, the future lies in being able to offer people electronic forms of training and qualifications. So we need to keep moving forward. So whereas now we produce DVDs, for example, that might change and actually have lectures online rather than people getting discrete DVDs for subjects. I think the important thing about the future is to be optimistic. I think there's a lot going to happen, and I think one of the key things is to make sure the organisation around you are ready to embrace change, because I think the thing nowadays is that if you don't embrace change and be prepared to change, then your business is not going to survive in the future.